ArsenalFanTV, happy Scousers everywhere you look, big smiles on their faces. Paul from RedmenTV, you absolutely mullered us today. It was an excellent performance by Liverpool, I felt.
Yeah.
You know, I was saying to Chris the other day, I think Mane, probably the most underrated player in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And he was good. They were all good.
Yeah, we were fantastic.
What did you make of us?
I genuinely don't know what that Arsenal side is anymore, mate. I remember you used to play against us, and I just used to brick it because you used to have this intricate passing and attack and play, and you could carve teams open. You were always on edge. That Arsenal's dead. That Arsenal doesn't exist anymore, and I don't know what it was as you moved to 3 at the back, and it's worked to a certain extent. Did he not watch us? We battered Hoffenheim, who did exactly the same thing. I mean, I think he changed the second half, and what does he do? He brought on Lacazette, and he was left wing for most of the game. You bought one of the top 5 strikers in the world, and he's playing left wing. Where's the panic? There's no panic there. I thought you just didn't have a real threat, and the only threat you had was when we were giving the ball to you in really dodgy positions, because Karius was terrible. Like, so yeah, I don't know what's going wrong with Arsenal.
When I was talking to Chris, he kept saying to me that you guys from set pieces have been awful this season, right? And the first corner we get, we play it short. I mean, I really, we're playing a high line.
It's not very beautiful playing high balls into the box, though, is it? That's the problem.
Yeah, we're playing a really high line against Liverpool. I couldn't work it out. I mean, everybody knows you don't against, but
it's arrogance, mate, and that's that manager. He's set in his ways. He develops something, and he thinks that's the answer, and he'll run it into the ground. And the problem is the base level that you're starting at this season is a tier lower than it was a year ago or 2 years before that. So if it's not working now, you know, look, it's very early in the season. I won't get too carried away. It'd be very easy for me to get carried away because I'm in a good mood. But you know, you've clearly got some amazing players there. But I just don't think because look, we haven't got an amazing defence. We haven't got like world-class defenders or world-class defensive midfielders or whatever. So similar to you guys, we've got all our real talent in the attacking areas of the pitch, but we've got a work ethic, and we've got a team ethic, and we've got a team that fights and kills themselves for every single ball. And you don't have that. What you've got in replacement of that is being a bit nasty and kicking people after the ball. You're trying to make up for that by again being a bit nasty rather than actually having some steel in your team instead.
Well, it was a great performance by you guys. What do you think you can do this season?
I think, well, if nothing else, we're going to have a very enjoyable season. I think that's all I'm looking for. The fact of the matter is, for us, it's about being back in the Champions League. I kind of don't care where it goes. I just wanted to put a good
enough
show
to win the league, though. Do you think this season? Because
with
all that Klopp's done, and I rate him, and you can see today how he's getting you guys playing, but he still hasn't won anything yet, has he?
You said to me when Liverpool got into the Champions League last time, you're like, listen, it's a difficult balancing Champions League and the league, and it is, and we've seen that firsthand from a couple of seasons ago. So Liverpool have got to prove themselves week in, week out. But you know, the thing is, we were able to rest a couple of players over the last couple of games. We've rotated and we've not dropped the level. We're meant to have a poor depth in terms of our squad, and it doesn't look like that at the moment, which is great. There'll be injuries on the rise. And look, the fact for me, Robbie, is what Jurgen Klopp's doing at Liverpool is he's making us enjoy watching football again. And that, look, if you enjoy the football you watch every week, odds are you're going to be in contention for something by the end of the season.